basically simulates what we do on a day-to-day basis on our beaches, making rescues.
Lifeguard TV here, 2017 USLA Championships, and we are with a legend. He is also the president of USLA, so he is showing the way or leading the way for all the lifeguards out here, and he just got through racing for the Taplin race. Peter Davis, tell us about your experience.
It's a good day out here. It's been fun. The conditions are awesome. Didn't do so well in this race, but I did get second in the surf ski this morning, so riding on that. But it's really great just to be out here and see all the old friends and see the best of the best out here, setting an example for all the lifeguard agencies back at home, kind of carrying a candle. And we had a great time with the junior lifeguard competition the other day, just seeing the kids, they're lifeguards of the future, and it's just been great seeing all these volunteers out here making this happen. It's like a big family.
That's outstanding. How many people did you bring down from Galveston?
We brought about 15 total with the junior guards and everybody.
I think years past you've been larger, have you not?
Yeah, we kind of come and go like a lot of agencies. Our budget affects how many people we can send, just like everybody else. But this year, we're good with who we brought. We brought some good kids out.
Well, how many events are you competing in?
For me, I'm probably going to end up doing about 15 events total throughout the thing. Mostly age group stuff, just with people my age. Stay in my lane. Every now and then I'll try to do an open and see how that goes and get smacked and then go back to the age groups again.
Wow. Well, that's leading by example, folks. This is a guy, president of USLA, who's doing, what'd you say, 15 events?
About 15 events.
About 15 events. And how'd you do? What'd you place in this?
I don't know. We were pretty far back. I don't know what we got. Yeah.
But you're in it.
Well, we had a good time.
Yeah. All about. So what do you think about this turnout? I know we've had nationals, internationals here at Daytona before. This isn't your first trip. What do you think about this turnout?
It looks to be pretty on par with what we normally have. And one of the great things about Florida is that, you have so many lifeguards here in Florida that it can draw from. And then the East Coast is so accessible, to drive or whatever like that too. So that all kind of makes for a good event. It's like when we do it on the West Coast where we can pull everybody in. So it's just good. And another thing that's nice, at least for us, is that we're used to hot conditions and this is hot, so it's very similar to home. And for a lot of us, like those in Florida or in Texas or whatever, when we go compete in California, the cold is sort of a shock, so we have to adjust to that sometimes. So this is good, familiar conditions.
Are you used to these waves in Texas?
This is actually really similar to what we have, and we have this kind of choppy surf. It's not good for surfing and it sucks for life saving, but it's pretty fun for competing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to tell you or ask you about the president of USLA. You're leading by example. You're leading the way. Do you think that the impact you're making with the junior lifeguards you had out here, are they familiar? Are they all going to be lifeguards and they're familiar with what you're trying to do?
Well, I think, for our agency and just like agencies around the country, the goal with the junior guards, there's really two main goals. One is it's obviously a feeder program for the lifeguard services, and in Galveston we get probably 40% of our lifeguards come out of our junior guard program, so it's valuable just for that. But it's also a great way to have ties to the community and to sort of set up our leaders for tomorrow. It's a really good, clean, fun thing for the kids to do. Plus it drown proofs them, it creates that kind of herd immunity where when they go out with friends, they'll keep the friends from getting in trouble in the ocean and stuff like that. So it's just a good all-around deal, and most lifeguard agencies really use that, not just as a feeder, but a way to connect with the community and grow leadership.
And people get to learn about the experiences what lifeguards do, and we're sometimes overlooked, I think. And you guys are really, I've been watching you in Galveston from the time that I was lifeguard chief in Brevard County. You guys are really setting high standards, and I think that's a lot to do with your USLA experience and being the president, man. That takes a lot. I admire you for that personally. And on the competitive side, who's your favorite to win the A division?
I'm really afraid to even venture into that category.
How'd you guys fare in the junior lifeguard?
Our kids did really good. I don't know as far as placings go, but we did, we brought home a lot of little hardware and a lot of little ribbons and stuff like that. But mostly the thing is, I was with the parents last night eating dinner with them, and the experience is so great. So really the goal, I think, is to come out and have a really good time and make connections with people that are doing the same thing you're doing around the country. A lot of the good ideas we've got for our agency in Galveston come from talking to people, finding out how they guard in other places, finding out how other junior lifeguard programs, run their stuff. And so I think just that sort of synthesis of everything, putting it together is just a great thing about these nationals.
Well, that's awesome. Peter Davis, the USLA president and captain, the chief of Galveston. who's out here leading the way and setting the example. We're really excited to get a chance to talk to him. He's a busy fellow, so we're gonna let him get back to it. Peter, thanks again for having us out here as well and talking to us. We'll see you out there. Good luck. Again, out here 2017 USLA Championships with Peter Davis, the USLA president.